Figgy meets his brother, with narrative by myself. I think that I can jump the farthest, said Floppy. Maybe let's see if we can jump to the next stone, replied Figgy. Be careful, boys, shouted Figgy's mum. Oh, hello, Mum. Don't worry, we will be careful, replied Figgy. I have some news for you, Figgy, said his mum. You are going to have a brother. Well, actually quite a few brothers and sisters. Really? Where is he? Replied Figgy. Follow me and I will show you where they are, replied his mum. Off they went to the quiet area of the pond. There they are. Of course, they are still eggs. So they will need to grow, said Figgy's mum. How long before I can meet my new brother? Asked Figgy. Well, about 21 days, but it might be quicker, replied Figgy's mum. That's quite a long time. I don't think I can sit here for that long, said Floppy. No, don't wait. Go and play. Just come and check. After a while, replied Figgy's mum. Let's go on our adventures and come back later. Come on, Floppy. Bye, Mum, said Figgy. Off they go on their adventures to meet lots of new friends. 2 weeks later, they arrive back to check on the eggs. Hey, Figgy, come and take a look. The frogs are growing inside the eggs, said Floppy. Yes, you are right. Mum said they will hatch into fish first. Then they grow legs, and soon after that they become baby frogs, replied Figgy. Can't wait. Why don't we play around here until they hatch? Asked Floppy. Yes, please, because I really want to meet my brother. As soon as he is born, replied Figgy. Let's go. Figgy and Floppy played and played until... Figgy, come quickly. I think they are hatching, Floppy shouted excitedly. Yes, you're right. The first one hatched. It's my brother. I will call him Freddy, replied Figgy. Hello, said the fish-like creature. I'm a tadpole. You are my brother, and I'm going to name you Freddy, said Figgy. I like that name. What are your names? Asked Freddy. I'm Figgy, and this is my best friend Floppy. We have been waiting for you, said Figgy. Can you come out of the pond? Asked Floppy. No, not yet. I have no legs and I can only live in water. When my lungs develop, I will be able to breathe on land. But I think it takes a long time, around 12 weeks, said Freddy. That's a long time. I think we'd better go on our adventures. We will come back and see you again soon, Figgy said to Freddy. Off they went on their adventures once again. 10 weeks passed by. Figgy and Floppy were returning to the pond. Freddy, Freddy, where are you? Shouted Figgy. I'm here. Hi, Figgy and Floppy, replied Freddy in a little voice. Wow, you have legs now. Soon you will be able to play with us, said Figgy. Yes, I will, and my lungs are nearly ready, replied Freddy. Okay, I think we should wait here for him, said Floppy. Yes, we can wait now. We can just play around here. We can talk to Freddy every day, replied Figgy. Off they went, searching for food and playing games. They checked on Freddy every day. Then it happened. Look, Floppy, Freddy is coming out of the pond. He's a baby frog now, said Figgy. Yes, I'm a baby frog now, replied Freddy. So now we need to teach you many things. especially how to catch flies, said Floppy. They all laughed and laughed. That's the end of this learning story. I hope you enjoyed meeting my brother Freddy. See you again soon. Bye! The Fat Frog, created and narrated by myself. It's good that Mum allowed you to come with us, Figgy said to Freddy. Yes, it's more fun with the three of us, replied Floppy.
I'm learning so much from you guys,
said Freddy. While they were hopping and jumping close to the pond, they heard a loud, deep croak. Whoa! What was that noise? asked Freddy. I don't know. Let's go and investigate, replied Figgy. Just then, there was a big splash in the pond. Hello, sorry if I frightened you. My name is Fog. Hi, Fog. Yes, you did croak very loud. My name is Figgy. This is my friend Floppy and my brother Freddy. Are you okay, Fog? I hope you are not sick, asked Floppy. I'm okay. I just have a bit of tummy trouble. I'm a little unhappy, replied Fog. I'm sorry to hear that. Jump out of the pond and we can all play. Maybe that will make you happy, said Figgy. Fog tried to jump out, but ended up just crawling out. I can't jump, said Fog.
You can't jump? My brother and Floppy taught me how to jump. Maybe they can help you,
said Freddy. Can you try and jump so that we can see what the problem is? asked Figgy. Fog tried and tried again, but he wasn't able to jump. There, you see, it's impossible for me, said Fog. Maybe I know the problem, said Floppy. Really? asked Fog. Yes, you are too too big, replied Floppy. Well, yes, I suppose I am quite big, replied Fog. Okay, let's see what we can do for you, said Figgy. Are you really going to help me? You are kind, asked Fog. Yes, we will help you, but you must follow my rules. You just need to get fitter, replied Figgy. And thinner, said Floppy. Let's begin with the exercise you need to do. 10 push-ups and swim across the pond every hour. Do you agree? asked Figgy. Yes, of course, I do want to succeed, replied Fog. What have you been eating to make you so big? asked Floppy. Just the usual things, slugs, snails and worms, replied Fog. What about flies? Don't you eat flies? asked Floppy. Well, no, because I can't jump to catch them. And they are too fast, replied Fog. I believe we can solve your problem easily. Maybe it will take 10 days, said Figgy.
I can catch flies for him,
said Freddy. That's great. Thank you, brother. So here's our plan. You follow the exercise rules and only eat flies, which Freddy will catch. No slugs, snails or worms, you eat flies. And maybe some of the vegetation, said Figgy. And I will train you, said Floppy. So Fog started to eat only flies and did his push-ups up, down, 1, 2, 3, and he swam across the pond every hour. For the next 5 days, things were looking good. Swim faster, come on, Fogg, Floppy shouted. Up, down. You're doing well, Floppy said to Fogg. You're looking fitter now. Can you jump yet? Asked Figgy. Yes, I can jump a little, as I'm not so heavy now, replied Fogg. It's because you're not so big. Anyway, I think you will be good in 5 more days, said Floppy. Fogg followed the rules and only ate flies for the next 5 days. Okay, today is your last day. Let's see how much you have improved. Try jumping, Fogg, said Figgy. Okay, I will try my best, replied Fogg. Fogg tried to jump, and to his surprise... I can jump, Fogg said excitedly. I can jump really high.
I'm so happy for you,
said Freddy. I'm so glad that it worked. All down to you, Floppy. It was all your idea, said Figgy.
Well done, Floppy, and Fogg, of course,
said Freddy. Thank you, guys. I'm so thankful to you all. At last, I'm a proper frog again, said Fogg. Yes, you are. So stick to eating flies from now on. So you don't get heavy again, said Floppy. They all laughed and laughed. That's the end of this learning story. Fogg got too big because he ate too many things that wasn't good for him. Do you eat anything that would make you big? Aha! Figgy and Floppy, the Scaredy Cat, created and narrated by myself. So today we are going to learn about creatures that live in the wild, Figgy said to Freddy.
Cool, I'm enjoying my new adventures with you guys,
replied Freddy. On they went further into the bushes. Then they heard a rustling. What do we have here? Asked Figgy. Oh no, it's a cat. Run, Freddy. Cats eat us frogs, said Floppy. No, don't run. It's only a kitten, said Figgy. Just then, the kitten noticed the frogs and jumps back in fear.
Whoa! You guys really scared me. I'm Felix.
You frightened us also. I know you could eat us, replied Floppy.
I won't eat you. I only eat at night or early morning. I'm usually asleep at this time,
replied Felix. That's right. Cats are lazy during the day. And they mostly eat mice, rats and birds, said Figgy. Well, I'm glad that I'm not one of those creatures, said Floppy.
Hello, Felix. I'm Freddy, and these two are Figgy, my brother, and Floppy, our friend.
Oh, yes. Hello, Felix, said Floppy. So you really won't eat us?
No, don't worry. I'm only a kitten. It will take between 1 to 2 years for me to be fully grown.
So, if you was fully grown, you might have eaten us, asked Floppy.
Well, yes, especially if I was really hungry,
replied Felix. Told you, Freddy. I told you. It's better to run. If you see a cat, said Floppy. Okay, Floppy, don't alarm Freddy. Felix isn't a danger, replied Figgy. Do you ever have contact with humans? I hear that lots of humans have pet cats, asked Figgy.
No, we are feral cats because we live in the wild. It's unlikely that we could be tamed pets,
replied Felix. Sometimes frogs are kept as pets. And they get really well fed, said Floppy. Yes, but they don't really have any freedom. I'm happy that I'm not someone's pet, replied Figgy.
Well, guys, it's been nice meeting you all. Please be careful, as there are many adult cats, especially around this area,
said Felix. We will be careful. Thank you for the warning, replied Figgy. So, are you going to have a cat nap now? Asked Figgy. They all laughed and laughed. That's the end of this learning story. I hope you enjoyed meeting Felix and learning about wild cats. If you have a pet cat at home, please look after him very well, so that he won't decide to be a wild feral cat. Meow, bye. Adventures of Figgy and Floppy, a very unhappy owl. Come guys, there will be lots to eat near the pond, said Figgy.
We're right behind you, brother,
said Freddy. You were right, Figgy. Look at all the insects, said Floppy. Tweet-twoo, tweet-twoo.
Whoa, what's that noise, brother?
Freddy asked Figgy. It's a to-woo, replied Floppy. Haha, that's not its correct name, said Figgy. Look up at the trees, see if you can find it, said Figgy. Tweet-twoo. It's coming from that tree, said Floppy.
Yes, you are right. I can see it,
replied Freddy. Just as I expected, it's an adult owl, replied Figgy. The owl noticed the frogs and spoke in a very sad voice. Hello guys, what are you doing here? My name is Flo. Hello Flo, we're doing the same as you. Well, I think so, replied Figgy.
We're all here to eat lots of insects,
said Freddy. Oh, I see. I'm not really hungry tonight, replied Flo. Tweet-twoo. Twoo? What does that sound mean? Asked Floppy. I don't really know. That's my call, replied Flo. Is there anything we can do to help? Asked Figgy. It's okay, thank you, Figgy. I'm just lonely. And it makes me unhappy, replied Flo. When I hatched from my egg, I was a baby owlet, of course, and my parents looked after me. But after 1 year, I was already an adult, and I started to live on my own. So now, I just eat and sleep. That's my life now, Flo explained. Tweet-twoo. I see. Well, I don't think we can help you then, replied Figgy. Well, it's been nice to have you as company, said Flo. Just then, another adult owl appeared. And he landed close to Flo on the branch. Hello everyone, my name is Fergus. Hello Fergus, we're just talking to Flo. We're trying to make her feel happy, replied Floppy. That's nice of you all, said Fergus. However, I think I might be able to help Flo from now on. Really? asked Flo. Are you going to keep me company? Yes, I am. I've been searching for a nice lady owl. And now I have found you, said Fergus. Thank you, guys. I think you brought me luck, said Flo. That's great news, said Floppy. So now you can both tweet-twoo together. They all laughed and laughed. That's the end of this learning story. Flo wasn't really unhappy. She was just lonely because she had no one to talk to. If you ever feel unhappy, like Flo, just talk with your mum or dad, and I'm sure they will do their best to make you happy again. Do it, woo! I mean, bye!